Hello, 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 Facebook family. How are you? This is Spirit Love, Diane. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another season and beyond, enjoying life to the brim. Guys, I finally got Mercy Boy AJ on here, and I think we're going to get something going here tonight. And we're going to be talking about creating and influencing self and others. I heard him talking on his uncle's show, and I truly enjoyed what he was talking about on there. And he and his uncle been on my show before, and he knew that I was going to swipe him up to see what was going on in his young mind for the young people out here in this world. We have a lot of our young people that have gifts, have talent, and they're just sitting on it. And from the story that I heard from him, he didn't think that he could, but he did, and he's a rapper. And he said that he do want to influence others. So I just want to see what his mind is thinking, how creative it is, and what his influencing techniques are going to be, for himself and for others. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring on Mercy Boy J and let him introduce himself and let him tell you exactly what he's doing. And not only what he's doing as just a personal gesture with his rapping, but what he's doing in the community. Okay? All righty. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for finally getting on here. We had
Yeah,
a
I
little
finally
bit
made
of
it on
trouble.
here.
Yeah, we had a little bit of trouble last week with the sound, but and then the other week, can't remember what happened the other week, but I just thank you for having patience and coming on, so you can be a blessing to the viewers out there
Appreciate
to
it.
let them know what's going on down there in Orlando, Florida with you. Okay, so if you would just
Yeah.
introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about you. Okay.
Okay. Hey everybody, my name Mercy Boy AJ. Tuning in with y'all. I appreciate you reaching out to me so we can finally make this happen. Um, and yeah, basically, I'm a rap artist coming out of West Orlando, Florida, and I didn't want to just make music as being an artist. I wanted to be able to influence young people, older people, people around my age, just showing them that rap artists just don't have to rap. We got other ways and other resources to be able to get other people closer to, you know, getting to where they want to go in life, or influencing them, or talking to them as mentors, or just guiding people in the right direction to make the right decisions in life. So that's another big thing that I wanted to do as an artist, and the rap career just fall right with it. So I'm just pushing both of them at the same time. And I got the event coming up next weekend too, October 9th, and that's gonna be major. That's gonna be my first time doing it, a community event ever, and this is where I grew up at. So it's big.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been putting that out to my viewers, and I pray that somebody from Orlando have seen it and would be able to go out and support you in that, and not only just you, but the community. Support the community because that's what it's all about. We work for the community, make our community better, right?
Yes,
So, what
that's important.
I want to ask you, what I want to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you about two of your songs because I think it evolved around who you are and what you are striving to do with your life and with the community, and that's time, speed, and dropping jewels. Now I got some words
Mm.
out of these
That
songs.
was them two good. Them two good picks. I like them two picks you just did. I like them two tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
I
think
like them two
I
songs.
think it's an evolving of who you are and how did you come out to do the things that you did, and what as a matter of fact, what made you come out. Like for an example, that dropping jewels. I just took one. I'm gonna use that phrase. I took one sentence out of that, but it was good. I liked it. It says, "Do not know what I've been through, but let me see. What is that? But whatever when I went through it. Is that how I go? Is that
You don't
right?
even know what I've been through. You don't even know what I had to do.
That's it. That's it. Don't know what I've been through. Don't know what I had to do.
I
Now
had to
explain
do.
it to me.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Because I know sometimes when people evolve into who they are, they've been through something, and when they've been through
Yeah.
something, that's what build them to want to do what they do. So what did you mean by that?
The meaning behind that you don't know what I've been through, you don't know what I had to do is basically saying like why I had to sacrifice to get here. Everybody got their ways of what they had to sacrifice to get where they at. So it's basically me saying like you don't know what I've been through and you don't know what I had to do. Saying as in I had to do a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do to get where I'm at too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to do that to get where we got to go. You know.
Right. If you had a young person in front of you right now that's striving to be successful, to start their music career, and with that
Uh-huh.
line right there, what would you say to them?
I'll tell them to keep pushing. That's kind of what the line is kind of for people to stay motivated and keep going. That's why I kind of like broke it down like that. I wanted people to know exactly what I was saying when I said that. And I don't want people to think it was a story because we all got stories and everybody got a story, no matter how the story happened. It's a story, and I just wanted everybody to understand. But if I'm telling a younger person anything, I would tell them just keep pushing, man. Keep getting through it. Do what you got to do to get where you're trying to go. Get with the right people, talk to the right people, get around the wrong people, and try to make it work and just stay focused.
Yeah, yeah, I like that because we have. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? And
Hmm.
I can say within this is September. I can say that within our young people, I believe that I'm just going to give you a roundabout number, maybe about 30 of our young people I did, because they got with the wrong
Yeah,
person, or, they felt like that this is the road, that they
yeah,
need to take, right? And that
yeah,
song, it just made me think about them because there's a better road to take, right? And I'm not saying, because I have three boys of my own, I have three sons, and I know
hmm,
that, you're influenced by a lot of things, but my thing is that what legacy do you want to leave? That would be my thing, because now my children have children. And so what you
yeah,
do now is you think, okay, yeah, I used to do this.
hmm,
I used to be in this. I would,
yeah,
if I didn't have any kids, when I had no kids, I was in that stuff and I was doing it, right? But now
yeah,
it should be a totally different story on where you
yeah,
should be leading your life because you got children. So when I say that
hmm,
statement, what do you think? You have children now. When the word of God says that I once was young, but now I'm old. No, the word of God says, let's get this right. When I was a child, I did childish things. I did those things as a child. But when I became
yeah,
an adult, when I became mature, I started doing things, that was more appealing to where I am now. Right. So
hmm,
when I say that, what comes to your mind with you, and with our young people, and how the death rate is just so high with
yeah.
our young guys?
See, with that, it's like we do get influenced by a lot of stuff. Even older women, or even older
Yeah,
men, even
yeah,
people. We still get influenced no matter what age we is. But it's just like, okay, you could be influenced by this, but whatever you get influenced by, just try to make sure it's the right thing. And then, if you is getting influenced by it, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be how they is. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself and everything else gonna fall into place. Don't try to be the next person while you being influenced, because that's why a lot of people get caught up in stuff they ain't got nothing to do with, because they trying to be like exactly like how this person was or how they did it. But you two different people, y'all living two different lives, you know what I'm saying? So you can't
Yeah.
try to be like another person. Just be yourself. If you influenced by anything, good or bad, I forbid if it's bad, but
Mhm.
just be yourself, man. It's important to be yourself, no matter who you around, no matter who you meet, because that's what a lot of people get distracted by, not being themselves. They want to be other people or be like other people, and then when a person figure out who you really is, it's like, oh, they don't want to deal with you no more because you was a whole lie the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I
Yeah,
like that because my brand is basically based on being authentic, you know, and being unapologetic about, you know, who you are, you know, but be authentic, be who you are. And
yeah,
don't, you know what? You're your best critic, you're your best influencer, you your best person, right? And if
yep,
you can't do
yep.
it, you know, can't nobody else do it for you, right? Can't nobody
Hmm.
frame you and mold you and make you into who, you know, you should be in life but you, because you're the one that
Exactly,
have to go out
exactly.
and make the effort to make it work,
Yep,
right? So my thing is
yep.
also is just be you. Be you. Just be who you
Be you.
are. And don't be and stop apologizing for who you are.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
just be you. You know, and that's what I say, like with a
yep.
lot of young people. um a lot of young people sometimes they have to put up a front, like to older people like me, because I'm 59, so I'm just
Yeah,
saying. But I don't think that that's a good thing, because then when you put up a front with who you are and you go out and get in in with your guys or with your girls, with your group and stuff like that, then you turn into somebody totally different, and then you try to be somebody that you're not, because you
yeah.
didn't have to put up that fake act for so long. Now you think
Hmm.
you know you it, and then you go out and it's just like how you how your parents like put you in a box for so long, then you go out and go to
Then you
college and
break out.
you get butt
Yeah,
wild. You know what I
totally
mean?
different person. Yep.
Totally different person. But if you are authentic with who you are from the beginning, you don't have that to worry about. And I think that I give
Yeah.
you kudos to that, because I think that that is the most important thing to tell our young people is just be you.
And you'll be surprised how many people that accept you just for being who you is. Yeah, people think they be in denial and people
Yeah.
won't accept them for being
Yeah.
who they are. But you'll be surprised how many, just by me being me, like I know I got tattoos, I got gold, just all this, but like,
You see that?
I'm still gonna be myself.
See that? Oh wait, I'll get it right. Let me get it right. See
I see it.
that?
But people that put an image out on you and think you a
Yeah.
whole nother, or where you from, or you know what I'm saying, how you talk, or how your hair is, or they'll
Yeah.
think you like that, but they don't know you, until they get to know you, then they be like, oh, he's really is a good guy, or he really, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cause
Hmm.
you gotta build a, you gotta be able to talk to people. So, I just try to keep I don't try to keep up with nobody. I just try to stay being myself, no matter if I'm talking to family members, or if I'm talking to a stranger, or if I'm talking to a fan or somebody that want to do business with me or anything.
Yeah.
I try to always remind myself I'm just gonna be me, no matter what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either
And
they
that,
gonna like it or they're not. That's
see,
just how it is.
and then that's what I always say. You either gonna like me or you not. You know, but it's not
Hmm.
gonna stop me. It's not gonna stop me from being, you know, who I am. Because that's who
Exactly.
God made me. And I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna change my stripes nor my you know, zigzags or dots or whatever, you know, to please
Yeah.
somebody else, because then I'm uncomfortable. Then I'm not comfortable
Hmm.
in the skin that God put me in, right? And we should be comfortable
Exactly.
with whoever we are. And that brings me to source of determined potential, right? Sometimes when we don't
Hmm.
know our God-given potential, it'll lead us into a direction where I have stripes, but then you didn't turn me into having dots instead of, you know, having stripes on me, because we don't know exactly what our potential is, right? What we should be, what is the gift, that God has given, each and every last one of us, right? So did you have a problem with that? Just figuring out who you were, which direction should I be going in? Should I just be, just hanging out, just being, you know, just with the guys or with the girls or whatever? Do you always
Yeah.
knew that that's what you were gonna do?
I played sports growing up, so it's like I kind of my I was kind of focused on that. So the music came like after I graduated later on in life, like I say 2.5 years ago, and I just took it serious, and
Okay.
I had to but in the beginning I wasn't really serious about it. I was just trying to do something, just trying to figure out if that's really what I want to do, because it's a lot of time consuming in it too, especially when you're doing it kind of on your own.
Yeah.
And I kind of had to, I had to get from around a lot of people too, like people that I growed up with for over like 10, 15 years, only because uh it wasn't a team effort. And then stuff. You hear me?
Now I got you. Yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, oh, we're not gonna hear that today. Okay, I can see. Can you hear me? Oh, oh, let's please not have that tonight. We're gonna have this right tonight. Okay. Can you hear me? Oh, we're gonna get this right, guys. We got a little bit of technical difficulties. If you're gonna come back on, okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. Somebody called my
You
phone.
good?
But
Okay.
yeah, like I was saying, like a lot of people that I growed up with and I was with, people that you grow up with that you think you're gonna be, y'all gonna be together for a long time and stuff like that. But a lot of those people are distractions because you're so comfortable with them, so comfortable them being around you, and you so comfortable doing the same thing with them. So you got to get out your comfort zone. So that's what I had to do. So I had to like not like fall out or beef or whatever you want to call it with nobody. Sometimes you just got to be cordial with people. You see them, you speak, you say what up, whatever. But all that hanging out stuff we used to be doing, and the same, it's like everything just go in a cycle. It's a cycle, cycle, cycle. So I had to get from around all them distractions, and I got by myself, and I just made a decision on my own to where I'm really gonna take this serious, and that's what happened. And ever since then, like it's been how it go. Like people not gonna like certain stuff, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I gotta live my life. I gotta take care of myself, and I gotta make sure my people straight. You're
Yeah.
not doing that. We're doing the same thing we did last year. We like what are we doing? Like we not getting no younger. So
Yeah.
why is we still doing this? Like a lot of stuff just started rubbing me the wrong way, and I knew it was my time to like change over and turn to another leaf because it's a million ways to make money. You just got to figure out how to make it.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you say that, a lot of people think that they want to do it the easy way, right? And is there
Hmm.
really an easy way, to make money? No, there's not an easy way to make money. You got to work. You got to put forth the effort,
Yeah.
and do what you do to push yourself, pull yourself up, and things. So, time speed. Now, where did this come from? Time speed. It's a home check, running out of time. Got to step on the ground. Felt misplaced. Never stop running. You can win the race. Watch what you say. Can I start from the bottom? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
sure.
Watch what you say.
I said you never know your fate, so you gotta watch what you say.
Around.
I think that's
Oh,
what I
so I wrote
said.
it wrong. I said race. Oh, you never know your fate.
I did say race too. I said don't never stop running. You can still win the race.
Right.
No matter what that me saying that mean like it don't matter if I came in 10th place, I can still win. 10th place, I still got a place. I mean, I still want to. I finished the race. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what that mean when I say that. It kind of go with that story we grew up listening to. The turtles and the rabbit.
Yeah.
You know how the rabbit gave up and he was like, "Well, I won already." But the
Yeah.
turtle was still going, no matter how slow he was going,
Yeah.
and he finally finished. Then before you know it, time speed it switched up.
Yeah.
And before you know it, the turtle won. So that's kind of like what the scenario of that time speed is. No matter if you feel like time going slow for you or if you feel like time going fast for you, it's
Yeah.
still going and you still can make something happen. So that's what time speed. That's what was the meaning behind that.
Okay. I like that. I really do. I really like that. Got a step on the ground. Felt
Got
misplaced.
I said I gotta stay up on my grind. I said, have you ever felt misplaced or overlapped in a race?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, have you ever felt misplaced or overlapped in a race? And by meaning by that is like sometimes we be in certain areas around certain people that we don't need to be around, and you just feel like, what I'm doing here? Like, I need to be doing something like to my craft or whatever I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of what that mean when I said that. Like I was around the wrong people, wrong crowd, and I was feeling misplaced. Like and then you start seeing it because the love don't be the same. People start acting funny. People start acting weird. They start doing weird stuff. So that's why I said um the misplaced thing, and then overlapping the race was me saying like sometimes people overlap us. We run in the same race, but sometimes the people are running past us again, and that means we got overlap. That means we still got to catch up to them. But see, me saying that is we can't try to keep up with everybody. We got to run our own race at our own time, at our own speed.
Yeah.
So that's what the meaning behind have you ever felt overlapped in a race? Because sometimes we feel like we never gonna get where we trying to go or never gonna catch up to whatever we trying to catch up to do. But you got to keep running, can't stop. So that was the meaning behind overlapped in the race. Because sometimes I
Okay.
get like that. I feel like I'm doing too much or I'm just behind, or I need to catch up with this person, this people doing this, people doing that. Then you got everybody that's you got everybody that want to walk in your mansion with you, but everybody don't want to help you build it. So you got everybody saying this, everybody saying that, everybody saying this, but they ain't helping me stack these bricks up to the ceiling. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta like it's different. Like people just and people got an opinion for everything you do. If you're doing something right, people got something to say. If you're doing something wrong, people got something to say. And it's like y'all ain't helping me in no type of way to get where I'm trying to go. So what makes you think I'm finna just sit here and listen to what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just got to keep running your race. Don't try to run nobody else's race. Don't try to hurt nobody trying to win the race. Don't try to confuse nobody. Don't try to hurt, like, do nothing crazy. Just keep running your way. Stay humble and stay in your own lane. And you're going to finish.
Okay, I like that. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna use that. Everybody want to walk in the mansion with you, but nobody want to help you to build it. You
Nobody want
should
to stack the bricks up with you.
see you need to make that one too. I like that. No, that is so true. Everybody want to hang on to your tail while you the one sweating and moving and
Exactly.
putting those bricks
Exactly.
up and stacking, but nobody want to put their hand on the bricks. Nobody want to
You
do
see
that.
what you see how the how to when you ride past a neighborhood or what a new community or whatever, you see like 10 Mexicans or whatever, everybody doing the same thing. Then
Yeah.
when it's a break, everybody's sitting down taking a break.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Like
Yeah.
everybody is doing something. They're a team. It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
Everybody doing something to finish this house. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even if they might not doing the same thing, he doing this, but he's doing something else to help to finish the house, and he doing something else to help finish the house, and he doing that, and then it's all just coming together as one. Now we got a big old mansion we living in.
Yeah, and that's true. It remind me of, and I'm not, and I see this in my neighborhood where people are built buy a house and their whole family will come down. Here be about 20, 30 people living in a house, right? But then what
Exactly.
they do, they pay for that house, and then they leave one of the couples in the house is paid for as their house. Then they buy another house and do the same thing until their whole family have a house,
Got a
right?
house. Yep.
Yeah, and see, but people don't want to do that. You know, a lot of people don't want to do that, but that's the way you do. That's called the village raising the village, right?
Exactly.
But we don't do that. Everybody want to see it. Everybody want to see you do it, right? But then they want to
And then
walk
once you do it, exactly, they want to walk right in there with you like they done helped you.
like they done something. They ain't done nothing. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's true with that. And I really like that. I really like this song, Time Speed, because when I was listening to it, I had to listen to it twice because it made me think about a scripture. And I know I'm like your uncle. I'm bringing this, I'm bringing the word in where it talk
Nah,
about
that's cool.
it's two different scriptures together, right? And it talk about the
Hmm.
race is not given to the swift, not to the strong. And we talked about the turtle and the hare, where the hare, he have the speed, right? But the turtle didn't, right? And it's not given, the race is not, it don't matter about, like you say, how fast you are, but it's given to the one that endure into the
It's a
end, right?
mind thing.
It's,
It's
and
a
that's
mind
it, and
thing.
that's what the turtle used. He used his mind
It's mind.
because he said,
Yeah.
yeah, he said, I'm just going to keep moving. I'm just going
Hmm.
to keep moving. But the hair, like you say, he just thought he had it in his pocket because he was fast. But it's not according on how fast you are. It just doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
It's that you got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to work that thing. And you got to make sure that you study it and you keep studying it and you just stay in it and just keep moving at your own pace, as you said earlier. This is your pace. This is not nobody else's. Nobody can't tell
Yep.
you how to do your thing. You got to do it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. I like that. I really like that. I'm going to push this one. I'm going to
I
push
appreciate
Time
it.
Speed. I like that. I like that.
Thank
Now,
you.
the other ones, I'll let my boys listen to, okay? You know, I would let them listen to it. Not that I did not listen to them. I did listen to them because I'm gonna tell you something. No, I know you laughing, but seriously though, when my boys were young, I listened to the rap music. I listened to all of it because I wanted to know what they were listening to, and I wanted to
Yeah.
be able to counteract some things that was said that I didn't think that was appropriate. To them,
Hmm.
being young, coming up, you are influenced by a lot of things that you hear, right? And if you think it
Yeah.
sounds good and it's that, then what you gonna do? The majority of the time you're gonna try it, right? So I just like
Yep.
tried to make sure. So I listen to rap music. A lot of people don't, but I listen to it and stuff. So
That's
I
what's up.
really, I really like that, and I like the way that you thought that out when you wrote this the time speed because it really makes a
That's
difference.
why I put it in the front. That's why I put that song because I kind of made that song like later on down the
Mhm.
line. Like all them other songs was kind of already ready, but that song I kind of just did it, and then I just was like put that in the. I want that song to come on first. Then that's why I put that little intro of Rick Ross talking.
Yeah.
That was Rick Ross talking, and he basically saying the same thing that I'm saying in the song. So it kind of all flowed together.
Yeah, and it did, and I like what he said also. And then the very first part in there that I think he the one that said home check. I
I
can't
think
remember
so.
which one of y'all said home check. But what you mean home check? What when you say home check, is
Uh,
that the same as checking yourself?
Yeah, it's similar to that. Like sometimes we get beside ourselves and we don't know it, and we need to, sometimes we got to realize what we got and what we thankful for and what we here for.
Yeah,
Cause like I said, like I know you lost people, I lost people, and we don't realize that until everybody gone. So
yeah,
you got to really sometimes sit down and look yourself in the mirror, or even just talk to yourself and just be like, I got it. Like my mama still here. I got my kids. I got family members that still here, that still love you, or even friends and relatives that's long distance that love you. You got to appreciate them people too. Because whoever we lost, I know they don't want to see us, miserable and doubting ourselves and not believing in ourselves and getting beside ourselves too. So sometimes we got to just sit down and be thankful for what we got and what we don't got.
yeah. I like
That's
that.
home check.
Yeah, I like that you said that because when I was my father died in 2018, right? And but before he
Hmm.
died, and I talked to him and my mother, and I said, and I was asking them, I said, would it bother you, even though they're going to be dead? I don't guess it would. That when you die, I know that I did all of the things that I should have done with you guys, but that if I just going to continue to live my life, because like you said, there's nothing that I can do, about the ones that's dead, but the ones that's alive are the ones that must be treasured right now, right?
You gotta
And so
appreciate
when
them. Yeah,
you got to, you appreciated the ones that died, right? They did.
exactly.
But now, you have to move forward. So yeah, okay, I like that. Home check. Check your home. Check that stuff out and stuff. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So with you talking about influencing, you're creating your music, right? But you also
Yes.
creating something else, within that flyer that you sent. You also creating, you're going into a new venture now. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about why did you decide to do that?
It was always something I wanted to do since I was young though, just because I growed up in a rough area. And
Okay.
then I was playing sports, so in my head, all I'm thinking, all right, I go to the league, and then I'm gonna give back to my community. That's something that I always say, or I always said I'm gonna be a mentor. I want to open up a center for kids or give back. I always said something like this, so it's just basically I was speaking into existence. So now I'm like really doing it. So it's like, oh, here you go. I got to be ready now. I done talked it
Yeah,
up all these years, and now it finally
yeah,
gonna happen. So the event that I'm doing on October 9th, which is next Saturday, uh, I got sponsors. A guy, I Hope Mentoring. You can find him on Instagram. He's basically like already is a mentor
right.
with kids. He probably got over like 10, 15 kids that he's mentoring, boys, and that's in my community too.
Okay.
So it's like right by where I was raised at. So it's kind of, I'm like, oh, that's major. So I got connected in with him. We sat down and talked to the manager at the new place because they're remodeling it where I'm from. They're remodeling apartments. So we sat down and talked to the manager, telling her, I told her the whole everything was going on. So she was with it because it's a rough area. We got to see some good come out of it too. You know what I'm saying? So she agreed with everything. So and then I got another guy for the kids entertainment. He basically like have like blow houses and people that dress up as cartoon characters,
Okay.
ice cream cones, and do all that type of stuff. So I got a partner that I be with at a studio. We both reached out to these people and they was jumping on the board free of charge. No, they just want to, yeah. So it was like that was like right on time. And then I've been just I made a little video and I had a lot of people hitting me up just donating clothes, shoes, house things, toys, etc., baby clothes, everything, and we basically just gonna go through all that stuff and we giving out all that in the neighborhood. We're
Okay.
gonna have music playing. We're gonna have food and drinks. The blow houses for the kids. The mentoring people out there. Uh, it's gonna be a real good fun day for the kids. It's really for the kids because they next up, they the next generation. So I really want to touch in with them. More importantly to the old people too, and show them like, it's a better way you can raise your kids in a rough area too. Because my mama raised me over there, and she did a good job with me and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about where you live at; it's about how you raising your kid in the household. So so that was a big thing that we doing so far. So and then the next big event, that's the one in December on my birthday, December 11th, the neighborhood hero one. So that's gonna be an even bigger one because I'm gonna have vendors out there, people selling their own stuff, food trucks, and all type of stuff going on. I'm gonna be performing some of my new songs for my new mixtape, and yeah. So I'm basically just trying to have this like a movement thing that I always do. I don't want to just do it one time. So I want to try to do this like every other month or every 2 months, and just have set up somewhere and we giving back to whoever. And I'm not throwing no clothes and no shoes away. I said, like if it's something that we can't wear, like just go out the door and wear. I said I want to give it. I want to send it to Haiti,
Yeah.
or I want to give it to homeless. Cause I know they don't have nothing. So I rather not throw no clothes away. I'd rather give it to the homeless or send it to Haiti. So that way everything is being resourceful and everything being used. So that's the big movement, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it though. It's like I'm not getting a rap artist feedback from it. You know, so that's why I like it because they're not every people not coming at me as a rapper. They're coming at me as a like a an influencer, an activist,
Yeah.
somebody giving back to the community.
Right.
So that's why I like it too. So I'm getting a lot of good feedback and a lot of support. We're gonna try to have the news out there,
Okay. Good.
here in Orlando, yeah, so we can get it all on the news to show them like, yeah, it's a high crime area, but we still trying to make some good out of it,
Right.
So it's just a good thing to do anyways, and that's why I grow it up. So it feel right to do anyways. Even and you ain't got to spend $1 million to give back,
No.
So
No.
that's what we got going on with that situation. So
Ah,
I'm gonna have a video and everything of it, so it's gonna be out everywhere. Everybody can see, and then we're
okay.
gonna try to do this every other month or something like that. I want to try to give back to whoever,
Yeah.
clothes, shoes. I got a lot of nice stuff too. I just got a microwave not too long ago. Somebody gave me a microwave,
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, okay, I got a microwave to give away. I might do like a little raffle or something and have somebody
Okay.
win a microwave or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. Now that's neat. I like that. Now, are you still living in the community?
no, no, I don't stay
Okay,
there no
but you
more.
just
I don't stay there.
okay,
Yeah,
but you always
I
go
still
back.
can. Yeah, yeah. I always went back. I
Okay.
still got people I growed up with that still be around in the area. I see,
Okay.
we speak or whatever like that. But no, I don't stay there no more.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's good. I think that's a good idea, and I think that you're geared toward the young people, which is really good, and they can see that they can evolve from where they are,
yeah,
because like you said, just because you was raised in the projects in a bad community, that don't mean you don't have to be what they say
exactly,
projects bring out. Yeah, you don't have to do that.
exactly.
I always say that you don't. Okay, so did you ever get in contact with Dennis? You never get in
Nah, I
the
never. He never reached back out to me. I
okay.
did send him some stuff though. I did write him.
Uh-huh. Okay, because I really would like, I talked to him and I really would like for you guys to get together, because what we're trying to do, I'm working with somebody else, and we're trying to get somebody from each state, to be a part of us. So when we start going out and we want to do things like what you're doing, right? That we'll have a
Yeah,
contact people. Like for an example,
and be
if
able
I
to
just
reach out to me.
yeah, if I just pack up and I just come there in December, right? I know
Yeah,
somebody that I can contact, and I say, this is what we're doing here. I'm coming here with Mercy Boy AJ, and we're doing this project, with
hmm
him. But with Dennis, he has this thing called Inspire the Fire, right? And he worked with all of these kids, right? And I think that if we can make this thing move, right? Maybe like if
Mm-hmm.
the next time you do something, not maybe not this year because it's almost the end of the year, right? But
Yeah.
starting in 2022, that if we could come together and do those things, and then then Dennis can let you see what his young people do, and then you could do that where you are because he do things like entertainment stuff, and you're into the entertainment also, right? And
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a roundabout thing. It's just not singing. It's working with the young people in the community that want to act. That's artists. That's whatever they are, beginning to bring them out. That's why I say creating and influencing, right? Because regardless of, like I say, where the young people are, they have a gift. Somebody just haven't helped them to bring it out, or
Exactly.
somebody telling them that you can't do this, right? But they can
Yeah.
do it, and somebody need to be in front of them to let them know, man, I came from here. And if I could do it, you can do it too. Just like that thing. If I could do it too, Punchinella, Punchinella. you can do
Yeah.
it too. But we need
Yeah.
somebody that has evolved from that, so that we can show the young people that they can, be better than what people may say they are. So
Yeah.
I'm
I like that.
Yeah. So I do
We
want to
definitely
get
could
out.
put something together for next year and try to, do something big, and we it's that'll be a major move. I love that.
Yeah, you probably come here, they could come there, and then we could skip over to somewhere else, like Tulsa,
Yeah.
Oklahoma, in
Mm-hmm.
California. And I have a cousin that lives in Arizona now, and she was living in Colorado, but she's in Arizona now. So I have things there where you could just go from place to place, because like I said earlier, right now our young people, since we came through this pandemic, it seemed like a lot of our young people has lost their bearings, right? Don't know really, which way to go or what to do, because,
Yeah.
they've been in the house for so long, haven't been able to go out and express themselves. So what are they doing now?
Mm-hmm.
They just getting in trouble. But
Yeah.
we're the ones that have to come in and let them know, okay, we got to get back with this, and let you know that you can do this. You can do better than what you're doing right now. And
Exactly.
that calls for somebody that's going to be a mentor, and somebody that can, influence them to go in a different way. And I think that you and Dennis together, I think that you guys can do this thing and make it
That'll
work
be
for
dope.
people and
That'll be
stuff.
dope. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yes. So, okay, Mercy, boy, AJ, I have truly enjoyed this. And it's not going to be the last time, because, like I say, I really want you and Dennis. I'm going to talk to Dennis again, and I want to have you and Dennis on here together so we can work out something, to do
Most
big,
definitely.
like what you're doing, and keep this thing going like a domino effect,
Yeah.
because that's what,
We gotta change. It's time for change, man. We gotta start in the communities to change
yeah.
first, though. We can't try to go outside of them.
That's it. We have to do that, and we got to do it in a new way. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't want to work with the young people because they don't like what they stand for. But the thing
Hmm.
about it is that I just think a lot of people just don't talk to young people enough to know, where they are and what they're doing, and begin to work with them. And like I say, I'm the kind of person that I'm unapologetic about what I do and what I say and who I be with. And I'm with a whole
Hmm.
group of people. It don't matter who they are, what they look like, what they do, anything like that. I just like to bring the groups together, and we work together and make something happen. And that's what I do. So we're gonna
Yeah.
make this thing happen. Okay. And
I got
don't be surprised if I show up in December. I don't know what's gonna happen.
you.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't be
if you come,
surprised.
I appreciate it. You can bring whoever you want to. I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't be surprised. It'll probably be one of my grandkids, but don't be surprised, because I really been thinking about it, because like I say, I'm serious about this, and I do want us to get together and make something happen
Most
in our
definitely.
states, because we're on the news too much, and it's not for good things. And I want us to start being on the
Exactly.
news for something good. They don't ever want to
If I
come to
don't
us
be
with
on the,
news.
if I don't be on the news for this next week, I know something ain't right, because they need to have that on the news. There ain't no reason it should not be. Don't be putting all these killings and robberies
Yeah,
and COVID-19 stuff. Okay, that's been going on. Put
Yeah.
something positive on the news, man. I'll watch the news
Something
then.
positive. See, and that's what I'm saying. Do something positive. Don't always have us in the negative area. And hopefully
Playing with our minds. Playing with our minds. That's what
that's
they doing.
exactly what it is. But we got to overcome that. We got to
Yeah.
overcome that and know that that's not us. That's not all about us. And so
Hmm.
again, don't be surprised if I show up in December. Okay, I
I
might just do
appreciate
that.
it. I love to see you.
I might just do that. So I have truly enjoyed. Do you have any last words?
No, I just appreciate the opportunity and everybody just if you're looking for me on any platforms, all my music on all platforms, you just put in Mercy Boy AJ. You can find me on Instagram at Mercy Boy AJ. My Facebook AJ Mercy Williams. Uh, yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I thank you so very much, and I will be getting back with you because again, I want you and Dennis to be on here together after you've talked. Okay. And then we're gonna work some things out. And again, this is third time. Do not be surprised if you see me in December. Okay.
Just
All
keep
right.
me updated, and I'm gonna make sure we make that happen.
Okay then. All right then. Thank you so very much, and you have an awesome, awesome day. And I thank you
You
again
too.
for coming on. Okay. All righty.
I
Bye
appreciate it.
bye.
Good night.
All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming out and listening to me and Mercy Boy, AJ. Guys, we need to start doing these things, working with our communities and being serious about working with our communities instead of always putting a negative label on our communities, that we begin to bring the positive out with our young people. And the only way that we can do that is be there, for our young people. And for the ones that's here in Charlotte, North Carolina, you already know who Dennis Reed is with the Spider Fire. And you just met Mercy Boy AJ, and we're going to bring those two together and we're going to make something happen for next year. Okay. And I do plan on going to Orlando, Florida in December to be a part of his event, so we can let him know that we're serious about what we want to do with our young people and begin to help them to create their crafts. Begin, not when I say create, the crafts already been created, but begin to bring their crafts out. And the way that you do that is a good mentor and influencer. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. So, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming down and listening to him. And I am just so glad that it finally happened. Okay. So, let me see if I can get some announcements going here. All righty. See if we can get this going. There it is. Okay, guys. Dreams, vision, prophecies, fulfilling life on wisdom, which is an acronym, FLOW, FLOW, is what we're going to be starting October the 7th, which is next week at 7 o'clock. Hopefully, with Minister Bernard Wells, Minister Karen Stewart, Prophet Darnell Edwards, and myself. We just want to get out and we want to talk about this to let you know that you're not crazy, that when you have these dreams, when you have these visions, and then all of a sudden they come to fruition. A lot of people call it deja vu, but in some ways, some of those things need to be actually said to the individual that you having that vision, having that dream about. So wondering about those dreams, vision, prophecies, share. Join us starting October the 7th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just want to put that out. And guys, next week, let me put this on. All righty, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you again so very much for coming out and being with us and Mercy Boy AJ, the rapper from Orlando, Florida. Share this so someone can see what's going on there and what's going to begin to happen here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay.